Are you wondering if the government is sending out another stimulus check in 2025? What if I told you there's a chance you could get extra money in your pocket next year? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving into everything you need to know about the potential 2025 stimulus check, who's eligible, when you might see it, and how to get your share of the money. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on updates about financial news, tips, and government programs. Today, we're talking about something that's on everyone's mind: the 2025 stimulus check. Could it happen? Who will get it? How much will you receive? Let's break it all down. What is the 2025 stimulus check? So, the big question: will there be a stimulus check in 2025? While there's no official confirmation from the government yet, we know that stimulus checks have become a tool used to help boost the economy during tough times, like what happened in 2020 and 2021 during the pandemic. But here's the catch: in 2025, the reasons for needing a stimulus check could look different. We're talking about things like inflation, job market struggles, or even economic slowdowns that could prompt the government to take action and send out checks to Americans once again. While we don't know for sure if it'll happen, it's definitely a possibility that we should keep an eye on. Who would get the 2025 stimulus check? Now, let's talk about who might be eligible if the government decides to send out a stimulus check. In the past, stimulus checks were based on income levels, so the government would send money to individuals who earned below a certain amount. The main groups that could benefit from a 2025 check would likely include low to moderate income families. If you're someone who's been struggling with the rising cost of living, you could be at the top of the list. People with children. Families with kids often get larger payments, similar to what we saw with the child tax credit. Those on Social Security, disability, or veterans benefits. These groups have also received targeted relief in past stimulus programs. There's always a chance that eligibility rules could change, so be sure to stay updated with news and official announcements. When could you expect the 2025 stimulus check? So, you're probably wondering, when will this money arrive? If there is a stimulus check in 2025, it's likely to follow a timeline similar to what we saw before. Typically, if the government decides to send checks, it could take a few months for the full rollout, especially if there are debates or delays over the specific rules. Past stimulus checks started coming out in waves. Some people received them quickly, while others had to wait. However, if you're eligible and the check is approved, you could get it in the form of a direct deposit or a paper check, just like before. How much could you get? Now, let's talk money. The amount you could receive would depend on a few factors, including your income and family size. If we look at previous stimulus checks as a guide, for singles, payments ranged from $600 to $1,400. If a 2025 stimulus check happens, you might expect something in this range. For families, payments for families with children have been higher in the past, sometimes going up to $3,000 or more, depending on the age of your kids. However, these amounts are just estimates. The government may decide to provide more or less depending on economic conditions at the time. How to stay prepared and stay informed. Okay, so you might be asking, how can you prepare for a potential 2025 stimulus check? Here's what you can do to stay in the loop. Follow the news. Updates about new stimulus packages are often shared through government websites and trusted news sources. Make sure your information is up to date. If you're already receiving benefits like Social Security or unemployment, make sure your contact details are current with the relevant government agencies. Check your bank account. If you get your checks through direct deposit, make sure the details are correct and up to date. By staying informed, you'll be ready for whatever comes your way. So, there you have it. Everything we know and don't know about a potential 2025 stimulus check. It's important to stay informed and be prepared, but for now, we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the coming months. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more updates. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think the government will send out another stimulus check in 2025? Thanks for watching, and I'll